Is continuing to work for you, digging into the implications of the stunning news that President-elect Donald Trump has reached a deal to save 1,000 carrier jobs in Indianapolis, jobs that won't be going to Mexico. Trump and Vice President-elect Mike Pence will be here tomorrow for that big announcement. RTV6's Jason Fechner is here now with more on what this all means. Jason?
Good evening, Erica. Good evening, everyone. We're joined by Dr. Toby Malichi, a free trade expert, local businessman. Dr. Malichi, first off, thanks for being here.
Thank you, Jason.
Good to see you. Let's talk about the deal itself. Were you surprised to hear how it went down?
Actually, I was. I'd heard rumors in Washington that there was something missed, but didn't think too much about it. You always hear rumors in Washington. So when I actually got the news, I was elated and happy, especially for the local union workers, local 1999, but I was a bit surprised.
You have been with us since the start of all of this, joining us at our town hall forum. A lot of work with Rafael Sanchez, of course. Well, you got a lot of employees out there right now, a lot of union workers, Rexnord workers, other union employees around the country wondering about the precedent that this might set for them.
Yes.
Talk about that a little bit.
Great question. Rafael called me, changed my name to Daniel because I went to the Lions Den the day the announcement was made.
You're a brave man going to a union.
Thank you, did. But I got close to union workers, and the union president out there, Chuck Jones, and I got to talk a little bit afterwards, after 45 minutes, and I told him my mother was a union worker, Ford plant years ago, and so I sympathize what they're going through, but it's a trend that could continue on for many different reasons through free trade agreements, and so they're not happy to hear that. But this precedent looks like it could be a precedent here in Indiana, because there's two other companies here in Indiana, according to Senator Joe Donnelly, that are still thinking about taking their jobs outside of Indiana. So I'm anxious to see the details of the agreement.
As Candace Avila's just reported, there's some of those details now starting to roll in. For those that might not be as familiar with free trade as you are, and that's pretty much all of us at this point, how has it benefited the typical American consumer, or mom or dad sitting at home watching right now? How have they benefited over the past few decades from it?
Okay, great question. As I talked to you earlier, I was one of the initial people involved with NAFTA, which has been the center of free trade agreements. And but as a small business owner, is how it'll benefit the mom, Paul, the person sitting at home on the couch right now. As small business owners, through free trade, it opened us an opportunity up to go and sell our goods and services to 95% of the customers outside the United States of America. Less any barriers and access to their markets and products like they have coming into our markets. As small business owners, how does it affect the mom and Paul sitting at the couch? We can hire their sons and daughters, or even them. And because of free trade agreements, we pay an average of 18% higher salaries than they do through a domestic job.
Dr. Toby Malichi, we appreciate your time. Thanks so much for joining us here. We appreciate the insight.
Thanks for having me, Jason.
Erica?